Okay, gentlemen, now I told you it would get a little more complicated when we started putting coefficients in front. And we have them here, but we just need to take them one step at a time. Okay? Now, Jordan, this first one, this is sort of large enough so we can see. The first thing I would do is, if I get negative a squared cubed, the first thing I'm going to do is, what would the first thing you do?
Well, I can see that it's negative 1a,
Okay, it is negative 1a.
so I just multiply the two exponents.
Okay, and what do you get?
6.
All right, so Jordan said let's multiply the two exponents, so now I've got negative a to the sixth. Okay, but now this one's just a little bit trickier, right?
Oh,
Negative a to the sixth. Jordan earlier said this is negative 1a to the sixth. What's the exponent of the a, Ben?
that's 6.
The exponent of the a right now is 1. What's the exponent of the negative 1, Arjun?
1.
It's also 1, right? Okay? This is getting a little more complicated than I really wanted it to be. But look, if I have an even number of negatives, what does that do to that negative 1? Eric? It makes it positive because I have an even number of them, right? So then I'm going to get 1a to the sixth, or just a to the sixth. Okay? Now let me go back up so we can see the whole problem. Guys, I'm hoping that you begin to see I don't really need to write out this negative 1. When I see that I've got a negative, like right here, raised to an even power, I know it just turns positive, and I give the exponent to the letter, to the variable. Okay? Now let's look at this next one. This next one's really easy. I don't want you to get confused by it, but one thing that you have to remember, Taro, what's the exponent of the 2? Let me write this a little larger. So the exponent of the 2 is 1. What's the exponent of the x, Jack? 1 right now. Okay. Now, I've got exponents that are separated by parentheses. And this works with a monomial, not binomials or any other polynomials. When there's just one term inside the parentheses, I'm going to distribute it. It's 2 cubed x cubed. Okay? The 2 gets cubed and the x gets cubed, right? Now I don't want to leave it there, Edward. How would I simplify this?
2x to the 6.
Not 2x to the 6, because these things aren't like bases, so I can't add their exponents. 2 and x is not the same. But there is something I can do to simplify. I don't really like this number. I don't like it in that form.
Oh, you could do
2 to the third. What is 2 to the third? You know what 2 squared is.
8.
8x cubed. Beautiful. Okay? Now I mentioned something in here that might have gotten a little furrowed brows from a couple of you. Okay? If I had this x, oh no, I've got an idea. I'll write it like this. 2 plus x cubed. Not 2 times x cubed, right? This is a monomial. But this is actually a binomial, right? Because I've got a plus between them. Okay? I cannot distribute this exponent to these two things. I can't do that because what's going to happen is when we multiply that, we get the stuff in the middle, don't we? Does this equal 8 plus x cubed? Is that what it equals? It does not. If I multiply 2 plus x times 2 plus x times 2 plus x, guys, you'll remember I've got to distribute. That gives me 4 plus 2x plus 2x plus x squared, right? That stuff, and then times 2 plus x. Do you see I have this stuff that I'm getting in the middle here? This is going to give me 4 plus 4x plus x squared. My smart board stopped working on me. X squared times 2 plus x. Okay, so it doesn't equal that. I can't distribute those. But I'll see you at the next example.